Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online. This is Gnarlo here. Say hello to everyone, Gnarlo. Good boy. See, we can do something besides play Grand Theft Auto. We have not forgotten our little hobbit here. When last we left off, we were here in Howdrith, along the banks of the Great River, and we were traveling down here with Nona. We were supposed to come and visit Coridan. We were traveling with Coridan, and he was going to show us the routes along the Great River. However, he had a stop off here. We were to collect a bow from Fimloth. He had lent a bow to Fimloth here, and Fimloth was attacked by orcs and ran off and left the bow behind. So we have been asked if we can go out, defeat orcs in the Thinglad area here, while Nona and Coridan hunt for the bow also. And we were making kind of a contest of it, and I think we are going to win, because we are going to be the ones who, I'm pretty sure, will find the actual bow. I would be very surprised if the two of them find it somewhere. About as surprised as that time when, was it making fireworks? When we were making fireworks for collecting materials to make fireworks for Lobelia. And in the process, we had all these different missions to run. If y'all remember that way back in the distant past when we were in the Shire. Had all these different missions. We had to go get this to get some saltpeter from the pig farmer, and he had us run a quest to do it. And then we had to go and get, I think, some tubes from somebody, and he had a quest to run. And we finally ended up with over at the dwarf, I think it was, to get some sulfur. And the sulfur was like, "Here you go, you can have it." What, did you think I would make you do something in order to get this? That would just be silly. We were about as surprised as we were then, if they end up finding it before we do. Alright, we have defeated an orc in Thinglad. Very good. In addition, the Summer Festival repeat is going on. I think it started the 9th, if I remember right. Should go on for about another week and a half. Usually these little repeat festivals go on for about 2 weeks. I'll throw the exact time that it is going to be in process across here. So if y'all have got some extra points to grind for some reason, if y'all are looking for some more things, want to get a kite, want to get a mount, if you just, like some of us, just enjoy the fishing, that will be cool too. I will probably go and do some fishing after this, just to relax and unwind. And I can't remember if I bought the summertime horse this time around or not. I think I did. Pretty sure I did. We'll say I did, okay? There's sometimes playing this game. Ooh, what did we break, I wonder? Had something that's getting worn out, haven't we? Still haven't found the bow yet, I don't think. We'll keep looking for that. Your Elacor is damaged. Whatever Elacor was. Sounds like a piece of jewelry or something, doesn't it? Sounds almost like maybe a necklace or something. It's nice to be in the lands where the missions are actually close to being on level to us again. As you see here, playing a green one here in Chapter 4. Let's not taunt it. Let's just find weakness. Distract it. Nice to be getting in here and fighting like a burglar as well. Doing some backstabbing. Okay, that's 4. 2 more of these. And then hopefully we can head on back with a bow in hand. Let's see, can we pick a pocket while we're at it? Failed to burgle any items. That's the first time we tried to pickpocket in quite a while. Defeated another orc. Let's see if the last one here is going to have what we're looking for. Come on, skirmisher. Let's distract you. Get around behind you. Oh, forgot to try to pick your pocket. Are we going to get a bow this time around? Defeated another orc. Talk to Corridan. Ooh, maybe Corridan found the bow. Or maybe more likely, he's discovered the bow somewhere else. Or maybe the elf there, what was her name, Fingloth, maybe she was mistaken and actually tucked it away behind her bags with her breakfast this morning or something. Who knows? Anyway, we're going to run back up to see her, and I'll tell you what they say when we get there. We have made it back. We've sold off the loot over there that was waiting for us. And we repaired Elicor, which did turn out to be a bracelet. I did think it sounded like a piece of jewelry. So let's go here. Let's talk to Corridan and see if he and Nona... Nona looks at you with disappointment on her face, and you can tell she has not found Corridan's bow either. Oh dear.
You did not find the bow. Nona and I did not either.
You did not find the bow. Nona and I did not either. The orc that seized it must have already left this area. Pity. The spare bow does not fire as accurately as my other did. I am still a deadly shot, Gnarlo. Do not worry on that score. Did you know how dangerous Nona is in combat? I did not think the Dunlendings were more than barbaric, hill-dwelling men, but she is a deadly warrior indeed. I underestimated her, and I will not do so again. If we are surprised by orcs as we've journeyed further along the Anduin, I will be glad to have her alone. Talk to Nona.
Whatever orc took the bow must have fled the area.
You did not find Corridan's bow. We did not either. He seemed surprised, but I was not. Whatever orc took the bow must have known an elf would come looking for it, and fled the area. This orc is lucky it did, for its hunters numbered 3, hobbit, Ukluth, and elf. Flight alone could have saved it. I am sorry Corridan does not have his favorite bow, but I still enjoyed the hunt. Do you think you can humor me on one count, Gnarlo? I understand we must hurry, but this should not take long. Sure.
Let us take a detour to Stangard, so I can thank Horn.
Chapter 5, A Stop in Stangard. When we were lost in this region, I was wounded in the swamp, and you brought me to the nearby outpost of the Horse Lords. I was a wounded enemy to everyone there save one, the Rohirrim man called Horn. He spoke on my behalf, and when you suggested that I be taken to the Elf Woods for healing. You interrupt Nona at this point and tell her it was actually Horn's idea. A confused look crosses her face. Really? Well, that is one more thing for which I should thank him. And that is what I want, Gnarlo, a brief detour to the outposts of Stangard so I can give him my thanks. Perhaps you would have him meet me here. I do not think I would be welcome once again within their walls. Talk to Afik at the gate of Stangard to learn of Horn's whereabouts. Uh-oh. Now we're going to have to go looking for Horn. Let us see. All right, we are going to ride down there. Grab the stable. Should be a swift travel. Yes, indeed. We will take the swift travel down to Stangard, because that's where we came to get here, as we left the party tree area and all. And let's see if we can find out where Horn is. That's Afik, isn't it? Yep, that's Afik. Dismount. Don't want to go riding too far into the city, although it is just past these gates.
You were looking for Horn. Good. Take him with you.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, it's you. Still traveling with unsavory types, are you? Afik looks you up and down, and the disgust on his face is clear. You are looking for Horn. Good. Take him with you. Take him and be gone. You will find him up the hill. You are not a very nice person. Apparently, the innate racism of the Rohirrim here against the Dunlendings. Understandable, of course. They have fought many a battle, so we'll say it's kind of understandable that there may be some animosity between the two groups. But apparently they really did not like the fact that Horn took the side of Nona, who wouldn't turn in the sword as she was going to be required. All right. You're Horn, aren't you? Yes.
How is the Dunlending girl? Did she survive?
I did not think to see you again, Gnarlo. How is the Dunlending girl? Did she survive? You tell Horn that the healing arts of Gladriel were sufficient, and that Nona has come to Thinglad and wishes to thank him in person for his kind words and actions. Oh, I see. I am glad. Horn seems conflicted about something. When you ask him if everything is all right, he sighs heavily. It seems there is no place for me any more, Gnarlo. I am no longer welcome in Stangard. My fellows feel that I have been somehow tainted by stepping foot within the Elfwoods, and by speaking on behalf of a Dunlending. Well, they no longer trust me. They want me to leave by sunrise tomorrow. You ask if there's anything you can do to help. Well, I do have many possessions. If you bring me my harp and my writing supplies, I will be ready to go. I do not have many possessions, sorry. My harp is in the tavern, and my writing supplies are in Wada's house, where I have been staying. So let us go to the tavern, collect the harp, and Wada's house, where we get the writing instruments. Oh, great, Wada's house. Now we get to play. Where are these locations? That is the Mead Hall? I don't think the Mead Hall actually counts. That's Burstan's house. Oh, you know, there are times with these quests they talk about calling them. They call them FedEx quests, or sometimes I've heard them called, postal quest and stuff. And it seems almost correct that way whenever I actually have to run around looking for stuff like this. It's like, could I get if I'm going to truly be a postman, can I get a map of whose houses or whose, Let's see, supplier's house, the vault. Okay, we're going to keep looking around, and whenever we find Wada's house or the tavern or both, there's Wada's home. Okay, we didn't have to keep y'all waiting too long. Let's see what's in Wada's house. Presumably Wada. Wada! Is anyone in here? Nope. Just a door, I would imagine, maybe to outside. Don't know, but that's not what we came here for. We came here to get the writing supplies, didn't we? Horn considers these writing supplies quite valuable. Okay, we've got his writing supplies. We're going to go see if we can find the harp now. See if we can find the tavern. And when we've located that, I will rejoin you. We have located the Stangard Tavern. I'll show y'all on the map where exactly it is. It is just... Here's the gate over here. Here's the stable. It is just past the stable. Turn left and just up the road. Just a little bit. Right here at the very top middle of Stangard, as you see. Let us go inside, see if the harp is within. See what all is in the thing. Oh, we've got a bard. Pretty darn empty for a tavern, especially this time of night. And it looks like, does it double as a jail, maybe? Or do they just not trust people to stay out of their booze? Nobody's got any names, just the bard there. Okay, well, Horn's harp is here. This instrument is Horn's pride and joy, and before his time serving at Stangard proved much of his livelihood. So apparently he is good with a harp. I'm glad to hear that. He will maybe provide some entertainment along the way. Maybe he'll be able to provide some songs of the march south of the four weary foots people. As we follow along the fellowship's way, he can sing, he can write a lay of our travels, sing the ballad of the four weary travelers. All right, back up the hill to Horn here. Once again, it'll be fun whenever I get here with Narwhal, and we go in and we do all the quests. So we go in and clear out an entire section, entire area of the map, do all the quests here in Stangard. Let's see, I would expect that to happen sometime around probably 2030. Let's schedule it in for summer of 2030, shall we? That's probably about the time we'll be arriving here with her. Let us talk to Horn.
I am not welcome in Stangard, but where can I go?
Thank you for bringing me these. I am not welcome in Stangard, but where can I go? By order of Theoden King, I am not to return to Rohan until my term of service in Stangard is finished. Horn looks uncomfortable. Where are you traveling, Gnarlo? Could you use another companion on the road? I do not wish to intrude, but I believe my place is with you and with the Dunlending girl for whom I gave up. Well, it was no life I gave up. I only did what was right, though my fellows failed to see it. You tell Horn he is welcome to travel with you as far as he will. Thank you, Gnarlo. I owe you a great deal for this. An aimless life would ill suit me. Your goals are now mine, and the dangers you face, I will face as well. All right. I see a budding romance going on here between Horn and the Dunlending girl. And especially the fact she was the one that wanted to excuse me. Is that Cordet's bow? Looks awful fancy for a bow of the Rohirrim there. I sense a budding relationship between Nona and Horn here, which, you know, being that this is a fantasy novel, means that obviously one or both of them are going to die soon in a most tragic way.
Welcome and well met, my friend.
That is always the way. All right. Let's go back up to Halderith, so we need to swift travel back to Thinglad. And let us tell Nona that Horn, she can thank him in person, however she wishes, because he will be traveling along with us. Ah, good coffee. All right, Nona.
This confirms what I suspected about the Horse Lords. Cruel even to their own.
You tell Nona that Horn has been cast out of Stangard and is no longer welcome there. This confirms all I ever suspected about the Horse Lords, Gnarlo. They are cruel even to their own, and are not deserving of our sympathies. I will speak with Horn, thank him for his words on my behalf, and give him my sorrow that he has suffered for me. But I will also tell him he is now better off, and need shed no tears for his lost fellows. We will be ready to leave when Corridon says we should leave. Speak with him when you are ready to go. All right, so let us talk to Corridon.
Our band of companions grows.
Our band of companions grows. A Dunlending girl, a Rohirrim man, an elf, and a halfling. It sounds like a joke, does it not?
We will still fit in the one boat, but it will not be comfortable.
Chapter 6, A Journey by Boat. We will still fit in the one boat, but it will not be comfortable. I do not think we should recruit any more companions, Gnarlo, unless you fancy swimming alongside the boat. It's all right. Horn can sit in Nona's lap. Are you ready to continue our journey? Okay, so talk to him to continue our journey.
Let us go to the boat together.
And this will probably be our end to the chapter, into our day now. Let's see. Let us go to the boat together. I want to have a good seat and a comfortable place to rest my arm as we paddle. So he's yelling, shotgun!
I have journeyed on the great river often, and know its swirls and eddies like no other elf.
Well, if that's the end of a book, that wasn't very much of
The
a...
river Anduin is as familiar to me as my own shadow, but it is still a journey of some days. We must stop here for the night.
Oh, we've got an instance here. Okay, instance, a journey by boat. Yeah, we will stop right there. You didn't warn us we had an instance coming. We got Cordan, we got Nona, we got Horn. Yep, it's definitely been 20-something minutes, so we will stop right there. We will come back next time. This weekend, we will be doing the next part here, and we will be taking a journey by boat with our 3 companions. So we are going to leave it there. Hope y'all have a good one. Remember that the Summerfest is going on again. The repeat of the Summerfest. Go out there and do some fishing, people. Do some fishing and fly a kite. You'll like it. It'll cheer you up. Your day will be better. And we will see you next time. My day is already better. Look at that. For some weird unknown reason, my F10 light is working again. God knows why. No one knows why it stops. No one knows why it comes back on. So there you go. Anyway, thanks for coming along. Hope y'all have enjoyed it. And we'll see you then. Bye-bye.